Random TF2 video, ahoy! Uh, a while back I accidentally deleted all my Team Fortress 2 guides and videos stuff when I was cleaning up the channel, and I regret at least not having a single heavy video gameplay, whatever. So I installed TF2 after I don't know, maybe like 7 years of not playing, just to record one game for a loyal fan or something. And yeah, so here we are. Now this is we're gonna watch my game or whatever. How did I know that guy was a spy? I didn't. It was just why not check while we're here. It was probably a dead ringer, but even just triggering the dead ringer makes he has to now use dedicate time and effort to get his dead ringer charge back instead of stabbing my friends. So that's actually a huge win. Now, coming in here, I immediately noticed that blue is absolutely getting this shit pushed in. So at this point, I was actually trying to remember how to change teams, because I want action. I don't want to start. Don't want to make this too easy. That's not what I don't want to make that badly. So at some point here, I'm just pressing some buttons, trying to figure out how to. Here we go. Yeah. I can't even remember if that's possible anymore. Is it possible to change teams anymore? Yeah, it could before, but not anymore. Anyways, spy. So I figured I couldn't. Okay. So heavy on defense is really a lot about holding a position like this, right? And especially if engineer has set up. So I'm not here as much to get kills. It's more like securing the angles, right? I'm not securing, but hurting if you want. Like enemies, I could move in these positions, right? And I can't exactly kill them, but I can hurt them. And unless they have a medic up their ass, that damage is going to stack up. When they face my team and they're down 50 health, down 100 health, that puts them within a threshold of being one shot by a random a rocket, or something like this. So it's more like I'm a weapons platform, keeping this area safe and also helping spy check and just camping here. And if someone actually comes around the corner, so I just saw a spy there, just trying to stay a little bit vigilant to any natural movement. And notice I'm also staying away from sniper sight lines, right? If a sniper wants to kill me, he's gonna have to literally come here, and that's gonna put him into place of sentries and my team and stuff like this. So the only thing I really worry about in this position is a Uber coming on the right side, or me standing on the teleporter and getting telefragged. So I'm trying not to do that then. Well, just a sec. And it can actually hit him here. There, yeah, there. He's right there. So this is again not really about killing him, right? But just keeping him hurt, keeping him. Maybe if I hit him, I can flash him, so someone else might notice. Basically just chilling here. Can't believe that bastard got me there. Or not that I saw him coming, but like just. And then I got auto balanced, and I was like, yes. Most people might, or I'm guessing most people will be like, fuck, we were just winning and I got auto balanced. No. No. Time to kick some motherfucking ass. I'm like, yes. Let's carry this shit. Quickly checking. Now, if I was truly trying to win here, I could possibly, or this is just me checking, like, do we have a medic? Do we have a reasonable team? Do we have 11 spies, right? So this is like a reasonable team. If, you know, we didn't have medic, I could have gone medic, but of course I'm making this video just for playing heavy. So now, of course, I have some inside information to where their nest is, but that's usually where the nest is anyway. And now I want to move up on that nest and try to take it out. And I don't want to show myself moving up, so this is the... Let's do checking a little bit for spy here. Now, I suppose I could cover one very important factor that I'm guessing not many people know about, unless they changed it since the last time I played. I'm gonna guess they didn't. And that is ramp up. Now, the minigun. Okay, so when I played all the way back, super long, maybe like 10 years ago or something, I don't know, maybe more. Heavy was like super oppressive because you could just jump around corners and just start mowing down people, right? And they didn't have a chance in hell. Then at some point they introduced ramp up for heavy, and what that does is when you are not spinning, you have a huge nerf on your minigun. And it's not going to show you anywhere on your HUD that you have this nerf, but it's going to show when you start shooting. So the nerf is, I believe at the top of my head, it's either 60 or 40% reduced damage for the first second of spinning. So not the first second of shooting, but the first second of spinning. Because they wanted to reduce the jump rev heavies, right? So every time you stop spinning, you apply this nerf to yourself. So keeping your spin going is good. Constantly stopping is constantly applying this damage nerf to you. But so if you stand still and just spin, it takes 1 second and then the nerf is gone. Oh, and there's also an accuracy buff now that I think about it. So yeah, your first one, I'm just rambling now, but it's so important. Your first second of spinning has reduced accuracy and reduced damage. And that's something I have. I'm jump spinning like crazy, but that's just my playstyle. But something I'm constantly thinking about is this nerf. The way I found to play around this is if I am spinning up and the enemy is not aware of me, I actually try to not shoot them for 1 second. So they don't get alerted that I'm there and, you know, they're taking reduced damage. Something like if a heavy is spinning and you jump around the corner, surprising him, you're gonna die because he's spinning at 100% damage and you're jumping around the corner at 60% damage, you know, or 40 or whatever. So I remember in my golden days, I would like come around the corner, see a heavy that was spinning and he was not aware of me, and then I would not shoot him for 1 second just to make sure my minigun was dealing full damage to him. Okay, my God. You'll notice how often I'm spy checking myself. kind of funny that we team balanced, and so the reason I knew he was a spy is because he was moving at reduced speed. He actually wasn't moving as fast as the scout should be moving. Now here I could sit on payload and just push it, but that's not my playstyle. I want to push up. I want to take space, right? Because here, this is all free space for us to take. If I'm sitting on cart, then the enemy can retake this space. So by moving up and presenting myself as a defensive line here, we have now won all of this space here, all the way up to my position, right? As long as someone's pushing, of course. If no one was on payload, then I would push it. But since someone there, we're gonna hold here instead. Seeing a lot of snipers here, so here again, you're not gonna kill anyone here. But if you didn't know, the minigun has, I believe it shoots 5 bullets at the same time. It's almost like a shotgun, and 1 bullet is always going down the middle, exactly 100% accuracy, and then 4 bullets are randomly shot around the center. And what I'm doing now is not going to kill anyone, right? And I'm fully aware of that. What I'm doing is I'm chunking down, especially scouts, like who have so little health. It's not like I'm going to try to kill this guy. It's more like I'm going to chunk him down so he becomes insecure about how much health he has, and then his demeanor will change from I'm attacking to oh shit, I'm suddenly on 100 health, I'm on 75 health, I can't be fighting, I need to heal. So then he changes priority from dealing damage to my team to moving away from the fight. Or he starts to look at me. If he's looking at me, then he's not looking at my team can make more plays. I was about to say that I've stood with my back a little bit too much there. I probably should have turned maybe a second ago. But sometimes you die. Yeah, can't go through the whole game without dying.
5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes
Bad we don't have a teleporter. At this point I could maybe have changed to a engineer, right? So here's like a interesting idea. Should I have gone down and pushed payload? Should I not have gone up here? It's a mix of what to do. Do I clean up? Do I try to clean up here? Of course, this is sniper sight lines. Easier to hit me than down there. But then again, you're gonna catch so much fucking flak down here, explosions, sticky mines, grenades. It's not easy, no matter how you look at it. Keep trying. Get up there. I think I die here. I'm fully aware of my health. I don't feel super pressured. And fun fact, if a medic heals hurt health, he charges his uber faster than just overhealing. But I pushed it a bit too much here. I deserved that. I was a bit too careless. Asshole makes me check him and then he laugh at me. Again, this isn't going to kill anyone, but it's going to just give them a little bit of a, hey, you're gonna stand here, I'm gonna chip you. You want it, maybe you look at me, maybe you run for healing, you know? Trying not to push my luck, also trying to not... Oh my gosh, I just pressed the button. God damn it, my bad. Oh, my bad. Trying not to push my luck, going all the way up here. Right. Fun fact, enemy. Heavy's bullets actually shoot out of his head, not his minigun. So, like here, you can actually shoot above here. Because his head is like you can stand behind the payload and shoot technically over it, even if your minigun is sticking into it. My point is I'm trying to use cover as much as I can. There's no way the medic could have known, but I had 3 bullets left. Felt kind of bad here. Now, what happens here is extremely important. I could try to jump down here and try to secure more kills, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold down this position. Because we're pushing the payload. The payload is not here yet. I don't want to be too hungry for kills right now. Oh, is Discord going to bother me? I don't want to be hungry for kills. I want to secure this position as much as possible. Be a nuisance. Try to stop any kind of... I don't want to give them the chance to set up something here, to move in this area, and let my team push as much as possible. Sorry, slightly distracted, just trying to check Discord, yeah, whatever. And this is like a superior position. I have a medic behind me. The only thing I'm slightly worried about is my ammo, only 50 rounds. I know there's a ammo bag behind me, just trying to pay attention to my ammo. I could go down and push the payload. I could push forward here and try to kill more. But if I do that, I increase the risk, and this high ground is so good. I'm also not super worried about coming from behind. Of course, the spy could come, but any attackers, this doorway here, only someone with movement can come through there. So soldier, demo, but if they come there, I'll kill them. We would kinda look like I'm farming, standing here and farming kills, but I were just trying to... Well, like, it's a way that, they have to be like, we want to defend the payload, stop the payload, but we have to deal with that heavy. How the fuck do we deal with this heavy? Then they have to use resources, time, effort, ammo, Ubers, whatever, to push me off from here. And that's going to give my team time to do what they need to do. I'm also constantly trying to not go too far up here, because there's a sniper right there, but it's a classic sniper spot a bit over here to the left. Tempting fate a little bit there, but here's something really important to notice is kill this spy. Here, not this guy. This is a spy, right? And is he actually dead, or is he using Deadringer? Now, pay attention to my ammo. 100 ammo, and then I pick up his ammo bag, and it goes to 200. That confirms that he's dead. This is not Deadringer, because if you pick up Deadringer ammo, you actually don't get any ammo. Then I can be like secure as he's dead. I get a really nice view on the stuff here. Unfortunately, they saved their teleporter. FYI, level 3 teleporter is the most important item in the game, both to destroy and to protect and to build. Okay, I was so sure that guy was a spy. Dropping now because I can see my team pushing up, and then I should help them. Right, there's a spy here. I just fucking spy checked, and where the fuck did that guy come from? Maybe from the top there. Maybe. Oh well, we got it. Then I turn on my hacks. So again, I could position myself on the cart and keep pushing it where heavy likes to be, but again, that's not my style. We want to secure space, so we're gonna move up, trying to lock down a forward area. So, you know, how the hell did I see that spy? I didn't. It's just me being paranoid and checking my back off. I'm, you know, trying to position myself in sort of a Overwatch role. I have no idea. Like, nothing's happening. Where the hell is the enemy team? But I notice now. Everyone rage quit. Yeah, we're just standing here, waiting. Nothing's happening. Because there's no one coming. Pushing up. Using the map to maneuver. Instead of walking down classic sniper sightlines. It's a bit dangerous to stand up here. Classic sniper sightlines could kill you from here, but there's sometimes some sentries up here that I might want to clear, or it's also good to just allow my team to secure this high ground so we can attack into their high ground. I'm a bit worried about this medic standing with his back to that doorway behind us, but so what I'm looking to do now is to deny any sentry setup. Of course they could set up here, but I can see movement, I can see building here. A classic setup is right there, so I just want to stop anyone from trying to set up. There we go. I can't believe, I know it's level 3 and I know it's building, but it's not being repaired. I can't believe it takes this long to destroy. 3 ammo left. Notice no one is pushing. I was like, oh, fine. Now, I am thinking about this now. I probably shouldn't have done this. Because, I mean, we don't win if we don't push the payload. Okay, sure. But we had a really good position there on the corner there, right? Suppressing, distracting. I should probably have stood there, kept that position, and let someone else push it. But I regret going here. Probably could have, wasted another 10-15 seconds on the clock if that meant we could hold that position, that forward position, instead of going back. But c'est la vie. Still surprised no one's here. We're trying to set up. Now I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna blow up his stuff. Because this guy has built exactly right next to cover. So you just peek around the corner until you can see, the barrel of the sentry thing. And I am a bit fearful of being blown down the hole by the pyro, but I'm trying to position myself a little bit based on that. Like if a pyro comes out now and air blasts me, we're not going to go in the hole. So you have to risk something with something. Probably didn't need to have help in the room. So you notice that I was behind the cart, but they were still getting hit because we're actually shooting out of our head, not the. I want to eat, and it's dangerous to be backstabbed and stuff, so I'm positioning myself in the corner like this, so to at least lower the risk of being stabbed. Trying to line of sight this sniper. Thinking, you know what, we're gonna go for it. Let's try to get this in we actually don't make it. And then we're making this. Then we actually play defense as well. It goes really well. So yeah, as I just said, level 3 teleporter is king. So when game starts, just be nice. Be nice to the engineer. Just set up. Takes you, under a minute. Then he doesn't actually set up the exit, so we're going late here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
There's no sentry here this time, no engineer, but this is still the best position in my personal opinion. There is the risk of the enemy pushing this position with an Uber, but the chances are good you're going to have your own Uber to counter their Uber. If you don't have that, then I would of course be a little bit more careful. I will probably stand a little bit further back because, if something with the Uber comes here, we're gonna die. But I will stand a little bit further back. But this place is usually better protected. Oh. Again, did you see how he moved? He wasn't moving at scout speed. Tempting fate a little bit here. I'm purposely not going further because, you know, down here, here's the exit where snipers are standing. The sniper could, of course, peek here, so I'm tempting fate a little bit. Thinking about sightlines, look at the sightline right here. This rock is stopping the snipers from seeing me. And here I see a heavy on the payload with the medic, so now I have to prepare for him. And I believe you can also hear that he's using the Veras Beast. So I should prepare for that as well. My medic has Kritzkrieg, so we have to look for it. So here I'm making sure to, you know, not all, of course, we have to wait for Uber to go out, but I'm also making sure that I'm spinning for 1 second to get the full damage output. So of course we have Chris. There's no chance something hits me. Not sure where he is. Just died. We're trying to move out a little bit. I think I just saw Spy. Again, not proper scout speed. I know I'm going to die here at some point, but it's like, again, what I said last time, make them push you out, right? They have to now figure out a plan, they have to position, they have to dedicate time and effort to pushing you out so they can push, and that's wasting time on the clock, right? And now of course we can see this thing here. Now we know we have to play even more careful. Also, I'm trying to stand with my back in the corner, so a spy would have even harder time getting me. Oh, this is the time I would mind being team balanced or whatever. So, you know, so many targets to shoot at. Prioritizing the medic to drop his Uber, right? So you'll notice that even if I have so many targets ahead of me, so many targets are shooting at me, I'm still spy checking. Because that's, you know, that's the number one time where the spy gets you, is when you're distracted by something in front of you. And you have to think, what kills you fastest? Those enemies standing in front of you, or getting one shot from the back? Well, of course, getting one shot from the back is going to get you killed faster than 5 enemies shooting at you from the front. So I'm literally spy checking in the middle of combat. I'm not really, you know, just turning around for a millisecond. So here I'm noticing we have a center gun here, so I'm just trying to help this NG by just being a presence here. Hopefully we can get some people to look at me so they don't look at him. Killing that sentry probably wasn't needed, and finally get punished. Oh hey, made it pretty far without dying there, creating a lot of space. realize I was standing on the teleporter, moving off it so I don't get telefragged. Then nice, 63,000 kills on it. I think I have 83,000 kills on mine. There we basically lost to his damage resist. Huh. Have they changed? No. My god, I'm being an idiot. It is. I legit thought it was the slowing minigun because it was called Natasha. You sneaky bastard, you! I was like, have they given the Natasha 20 damage bonus to help it not suck? Okay, I haven't played for 10 years. Okay, leave me alone. That's funny. That was funny that I didn't see that. So here I'm thinking, okay, sentries are going up. They're trying to build. I should probably stay in this area just a little bit in case they get attacked by spies. At least that was my thought, but never mind. I think maybe I thought that the payload wasn't close yet. I don't know. This is a really nice position because it's just gonna butcher anyone coming through here. We're not exposed to snipers. Snipers have to get closer to see us. We can crouch to make it even harder. My god, I pressed M again. Okay, I'm used to the Overwatch replay viewer pressing N to open controls. That's why I'm doing that. That's why that's happening. Stand in the corner. Anything. My thought here is the center gun behind me doesn't have his engineer, so I'm standing in front of the center gun, so at least I can take some of the damage then instead of the sentry, so it doesn't go down. Then I see a sniper. A bastard spy. At this point, I'm noticing that this medic is just stuck up my ass, so I know I can play a bit more dastardly. So and also, you know, I'm not that focused on winning over having a bit of fun, so we're doing a bit of positioning sneakiness. have no idea where the hell the enemy is, but there's no one comes here. We're just sitting here waiting for someone to walk up so we can kill them. But and you could say like, oh, but can't they hear your minigun spinning? No, I mean, I played for almost 3,000 hours. I've never had the issue of enemies hearing my spin. It's so much chaos, so much sounds in this game. No one's paying attention to that. Now, since I have this medic with me, we decide to lock down this area with viewport here and here, and they have no idea. Now, did you see that? We have the vaccinator on, but this is a really nice, simple technique to increase your survivability versus enemy heavies. Let's show you. Notice when I'm engaging the heavy now, I'm using AD spam. I like moving left and right, and just doing that while keeping your aim on them, like, saves you a surprising amount of health. Like, did you see that he was constantly just moving in one direction, making me hit him completely, and then I was jiggling a little bit. That's actually surprisingly effective. That was a crit sticky.
You are a great doctor.
So again, right? We're not here because we want to kill them all. We are here as a distraction. I have my medic. We have basically infinite ammo because we're constantly picking up ammo. They are wasting so much time, and we're getting so many kills on them. Well, they should have gone for their medic on the right there. Like, at this point, that spy check, that was just, you know, when I'm in this much chaos, you just fucking spy check everywhere, right? And we're spun up, so we're doing 500 DPS. So you just need to sneeze in the general direction of a spy. Why not? You know, use 3 bullets to check. 15 seconds left. I'm just thinking, okay, we can make sure they can't push it more. Although, sometimes I let them push it just so we can get more time, so we can play more. But I noticed the sentry, so I was like, ah, they're not going to be able to push this. So the sniper went down. Top score. score. Nice. 10,000 damage done. 50 kills. Doesn't show my deaths. What are we thinking? Last time I died, I had 37-8. Haven't really died. Are we saying 50 and 10 maybe? 50 and 11? 15? Most damage in team as well, although I suppose some people were quitting as well. No heavy here, maybe he rage quit, I guess. Yep. Nice.